Learning English is a journey that can change a person's life in many positive ways. It is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world and is used in business, education, travel, entertainment, and communication. Every year, millions of people decide to learn English because they understand the advantages it can bring. While the process may seem challenging at first, consistent practice and determination can lead to remarkable results. Many learners begin their English journey with simple words and phrases. At first, reading English texts may feel slow and difficult. Some words may be unfamiliar, and some sentences may seem confusing. However, this is a normal part of the learning process. Every skilled reader once started as a beginner. Progress comes from regular exposure to the language and a willingness to keep learning despite mistakes and difficulties. Reading is one of the most effective ways to improve English skills. When people read, they encounter new vocabulary, grammar structures, and expressions in a natural context. Unlike memorizing isolated words from a list, reading allows learners to see how words are actually used in real sentences. This helps improve understanding and makes it easier to remember new vocabulary for future use. A person who reads regularly will gradually notice improvements in comprehension. Texts that once seemed difficult become easier to understand. Words that were once unfamiliar become recognizable. Over time, reading speed increases, confidence grows, and learning becomes more enjoyable. The key is consistency. Even a small amount of reading every day can produce significant results over several months and years. The English language is used in countless books, articles, websites, and educational materials. This means learners have access to an endless supply of reading content. Some people enjoy reading stories and novels, while others prefer articles about science, technology, sports, travel, or personal development. The best reading material is often the material that genuinely interests the reader because interest increases motivation and concentration. Vocabulary development is one of the greatest benefits of reading. Every new word learned expands a person's ability to communicate. Words are the building blocks of language. The more words a learner knows, the easier it becomes to express ideas, understand conversations, and communicate effectively. Learning vocabulary through reading is especially powerful because words are seen in context, making them easier to understand and remember. Grammar also improves naturally through reading. Many learners spend a lot of time studying grammar rules, but reading provides an opportunity to see those rules in action. Sentence structures become familiar through repeated exposure. Over time, learners begin to recognize correct patterns without consciously thinking about grammar rules. This natural understanding can greatly improve both writing and speaking skills. Patience is extremely important during language learning. Many people expect rapid progress and become discouraged when improvement seems slow. However, language learning is similar to building strength through exercise. Results come gradually through regular effort. Every page read, every word learned, and every minute spent practicing contributes to future success. Even when progress feels invisible, improvement is taking place beneath the surface. Technology has transformed the way people learn languages. Today, learners can access educational resources from almost anywhere in the world. Online articles, digital books, podcasts, videos, language learning applications, and interactive courses provide countless opportunities for practice. These resources make it possible for learners to study at their own pace and according to their own interests. One effective strategy is to combine reading with listening. Reading a text while listening to its audio version can improve pronunciation and comprehension simultaneously. This method helps learners connect written words with spoken language. Over time, this strengthens listening skills and increases confidence when speaking English. Another useful habit is keeping a vocabulary notebook. Whenever a learner encounters a new word, they can write it down along with its meaning and an example sentence. Reviewing these words regularly helps transfer them from short-term memory into long-term memory. Small daily improvements eventually create a large vocabulary that supports advanced reading and communication. Confidence is another important factor in language learning. Many learners hesitate because they are afraid of making mistakes. However, Mistakes are not signs of failure. They are evidence that learning is taking place. Every mistake provides an opportunity to improve. Successful language learners understand that perfection is not required. What matters most is continuous progress and a willingness to keep practicing. Reading can also improve imagination and creativity. Stories introduce readers to different characters, cultures, and experiences. Articles expose readers to new ideas and perspectives. Through reading, learners gain knowledge while simultaneously improving their language skills. This combination of education and entertainment makes reading one of the most valuable learning activities available. The world is becoming increasingly connected through technology and communication. English often serves as a bridge between people from different countries and cultures. By improving English skills, learners gain access to international opportunities, educational resources, and global conversations. They can communicate with people from around the world, explore new career possibilities, and enjoy a wider range of media and information. Consistency remains the most important ingredient for success. A learner who reads for 20 minutes every day will often achieve better results than someone who studies for several hours only once a week. Daily habits create long-term improvement. Small actions repeated consistently have a powerful effect over time. Motivation can sometimes rise and fall during the learning journey. This is completely normal. During difficult periods, it can be helpful to remember the reasons for learning English. Whether the goal is travel, work, education, personal growth, or communication, keeping that goal in mind can provide encouragement and direction. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings the learner closer to achieving their objective. In addition to improving language skills, reading strengthens concentration and critical thinking. Readers learn to analyze information, identify important ideas, and understand complex concepts. These abilities are valuable not only for language learning, but also for success in many areas of life. Strong reading skills contribute to better academic performance, improved professional abilities, and greater lifelong learning capacity. The journey toward English fluency is not a race. Every learner progresses at a different pace. Comparing oneself to others is often unnecessary and discouraging. Instead, learners should focus on their own improvement and celebrate their personal achievements. Learning 10 new words, finishing a book, understanding a difficult article, or having a successful conversation are all meaningful accomplishments. As months and years pass, the benefits of regular reading become increasingly visible. Vocabulary expands, comprehension improves, confidence grows, and communication becomes easier. What once seemed difficult eventually becomes natural. The learner who continues practicing, despite challenges, will eventually achieve a level of English that once seemed impossible. The most important thing is to keep going. Read regularly, stay curious, embrace mistakes, and enjoy the process of learning. Every page contains an opportunity to improve. Every paragraph teaches something new. Every day of practice brings valuable progress. With patience, determination, and consistent effort, anyone can develop strong English reading skills and unlock the many opportunities that come with mastering a global language.